Hello, this is RD, and I'm here to show you how I updated my Boomerang firmware. Here I have an old Boomerang which has version 2.2 from 2012, and I will update it to version 3.3 today. But before I do that, and I just wanna say thank you to my friend, my brother from Singapore, Randolf Arriola, for helping me, because I I also have some things that I don't understand because this is my first time to update this Boomerang, and I asked Randolph what's this, what's that, and because I'm also kinda afraid to break my Boomerang. So thank you, and also I emailed the Boomerang support. Thank you for answering, because I couldn't find the firmware download links on their website, but now it's there, it's available, so you can check it out. So before we start, I want to say that I am not affiliated to Boomerang company, and also I'm not it's not my responsibility if you break your Boomerang, but this is just an instruction which what I did, the exact process I did to update my Boomerang. So here it is. Let's start. First, we need to visit the website. So here we can see from this instruction from the Boomerang website, these are the things that we need. First, we need a PC, and I believe a Mac can also work, and we need a software called the MIDI aux. In my case, I have a PC with version 2004 Windows 10, and I already downloaded the MIDI aux, installed it. They are all good. Now let's go to the first step. First step is to open up the MIDI aux and download the Boomerang firmware file from their website. Then they recommend to put it on your desktop, which I already did. So here is the MIDI aux. It's this software here, and the file is already on my desktop. Next, power off the Boomerang and power on. So here is my Boomerang. I already turned it off and turned it back on, so it's on, ready, but nothing is connected to it yet. So it's just the power supply. Step number 3, open MIDI aux and choose the MIDI bar fish icon. Where is that? It's here. When you open up the MIDI aux, you will see from this tab there's like red fish icon here, which is, it says MB, big M and B. So this is what we need to click. So there, then this will pop up. This is called the MIDI bar, so we're gonna use that later. Next step is select the MIDI device. Oh, by the way, the MIDI device, I have here the M Audio Fast Track Pro, which is my MIDI device, which is my USB interface, and I believe you can also use any USB to MIDI interface, but in my case I have this M Audio. It has MIDI input and output. Okay, so going back, select number 4, select the MIDI device. Okay, let's select the MIDI device. So we're going to use the MIDI aux software. So here we have the option. We need to select option, then the MIDI devices. Once selected, you can see these window pop up. So here we have the MIDI inputs. We have options. Since I only have Fast Track Pro, I have Fast Track Pro option. For the MIDI output, I also have the Fast Track Pro output and other things which I don't know what are those. Just ignore them. So I will choose MIDI in and MIDI out for the Fast Track Pro, then OK. So here I have now opened MIDI input, opened MIDI output. It means they are connected, they are working. So next step, once we've done that, plug. Okay, now we are going to need a cable, which is male to male MIDI cable, 5-pin MIDI cable, so which I will show you now. So here is the MIDI cable that you need. So it's male 5-pin. Okay, so you just need one cable. So how are we gonna connect them? So this is step number 5. Okay, so we're done with step 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step 5, plug the MIDI interface out into the Boomerang pedal link in port. Okay, so my connection is here from my M-Audio MIDI out. So I plug the MIDI cable to the input of the Boomerang. So I will show you. I will connect it now. Okay, there it's connected. You see it? It's connected. Okay, now once you've done that, we're moving to the next step. Step number 6 is select the file to play. So here is the funny part, well, the most exciting part. We're going to find the firmware that we downloaded from the website. So let's say you already have the file and it's on your download, then you move it to your desktop. So we're going to open now the MIDI aux here and the MIDI bar, which is here. Okay, I have the MIDI bar here, and well, couple of things before we start. I want you to make sure that this is the toggle passing CX is toggled on. Okay, just make sure they are connected. In default, if you will not do anything once installed. Once you install the MIDI aux, this will be connected. So, and also second thing is this return button, just make sure it's not enabled. Just make sure to disable it, because this MIDI bar player, it's like a simple music player. So once we loaded the file and we play it, we don't want that file to play again in repeat. That's why we need to disable this button. Okay, let's go back to step select the file to play. All right, let's go. So we're going to click this folder, and here is my website, my desktop. So I have this file downloaded from the website. I will just open it and wait for it to load. Now it's there. We can see we have the 0033, which is like 33 seconds. It will just only take 33 seconds for the Boomerang to update to a new version, that quick. So Once it's already there, so you're good to go. But also, before we do this, um, you can also do a trial. When you do step 1 2 3 4, you skip step 5, then do 6 and 7. Okay, just to try if the file you downloaded from the Boomerang website and your interface and the MIDI aux is working properly. Don't plug anything yet if you want to try, but now in our case we are already ready to download it because I already tried it before a couple of times. Okay, so going back to step number 6, select the file. We already did it. Now step number 7, this is the moment of truth. Press play and wait for 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, let's go. So I have the MIDI bar here, and this is the play button. This is what we're waiting for. Are you ready? Okay, let's click it now. As you can see, it's playing. You can see the meter here, which is 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. So we just need to wait for it to finish, and once it's done, according to the website, you will see the boomerang lit solid yellow, all these lights, and then it will turn green. If that thing happened, then you're good. Like that, yellow. Okay, green. Okay, so that's it. You updated your boomerang already. Congratulations.